Both procedures and functions are subprograms that allow us to group and organize SQL and PLSQL statements into a named block. But what are the major differences between these two? This is the most important question asked in almost all the levels of interviews, be it beginner or experienced professionals. So let's see what are the major differences between these two components. So procedures, we use it mainly to perform some action or to execute the process, whereas functions are mainly used to derive some value or perform some calculations and return the value accordingly. Both can have the parameters and helps in modularizing and organizing the code, but based on the requirement, we'll choose procedures or functions. Procedures will not have any return type, although we can use out or in out parameters to return the value. Functions needs to have a return type. It needs to return a value using the return statement. To call a procedure, you need to use execute command and the procedure name to execute the procedure, or you can directly write the procedure name in the PLSQL block to execute or perform the action written inside a procedure. But it cannot be called inside a select statement. Whereas functions can be called in the select statement if it does not have any DML statements inside it. If it has any DML statements, then you need to assign a variable, call the functions to store the value which has been returned by that particular function. Now, when you will use return statement in a procedure, it will send the control back to the caller without returning any value. But in the function, you need to return a value. So if you will use a return statement, it will send the value to the caller and stores it in a variable. So based on these differences, we can choose procedural function as per the requirement. Thank you.